So a late live stream here, guys. I'm not sure how many people are in here right now. Base case scenario: runner is left on at consequent encroachment of this regular trading hour gap. So there's that. So went long here after the 9:30 open. I was wanting one more sleep of buy side up here. Didn't like what I was seeing here though, so I got out right here. Very tiny, non-noteworthy gain there. Anyways, 2 contracts short here within the first macro, and I just took a partial right about midpoint of this gap here, and then the runner is being left on for down here. So good morning, Duke. Astan, how you doing? But yeah, at first I wasn't going to do a live stream because we already had a very heavy London. We're kind of climbing up. But then I saw something clean, so I was like, alright, I'm going to live stream and let them know what I got going on right now. Anyway. So yeah, runner being left on for this discount gap. So if you take the London low to high, we haven't yet reached discount. This could be another exit down here at these sell stops. If you're in a trade, that is. So that's that hourly gap there. That's what I was showing. Yeah, well, I was just looking at what dollar was doing, NASDAQ, and then we had this small little consolidation at consequent encroachment of this wick. And I was like, okay, they're probably going to do some type of failure swing and just take out this internal buy side liquidity right here and then go lower, which obviously you see now is what happened. This right here could have been a short, a silver bullet short, because once again, still in a discount relative to the London low. So yeah, we're targeting that consequent encroachment of the regular trading hour gap. And stops are going to go to break even. So risk is removed. So as soon as this trade is done, I'm just going to give the entire breakdown from daily time frame down to obviously the 1 minute. See how we just repriced into this small little gap again? We reused it. Wasn't able to close within it though, so. So internal sell side was swept there. Notice how look what happens right before we take off. So these two up close candles, one order block, displaces lower, but look what it does right before it takes off lower. This candle opens up, boom, wicks right up into the opening of this order block here, and then trades lower to the sell side. And this 15-minute gap. So there's 3 levels of targeting you could have had this morning. Sorry. Sell side, this gap. Target number 2, this sell side. And then target number 3, this gap here. And then you can see it's right around midpoint of the regular trading hour gap here. As for yesterday, I didn't want to touch FOMC. Obviously, you saw some executions on it. I took like a $300 winner, and then I took a break-even loss, and then I took a $100 loss. So we're up $200 yesterday, and then after that, I just left it alone because it just became a manipulated gambler maze. So I was good off of that. So partial already taken, as you see here. Risk is removed. So now we just have a runner left on. You see how it's repricing into this 5-minute gap here. That could be a short for anyone that didn't get short already. Now it's easy for me to tell you to short when I already caught the high probability short up here and took a partial, but that I'm just looking at that would, since I'm targeting down here, that's what I'll be looking at to get short on. And then you want to see this act as an inversion gap. You want to see it poke up in there and then trade off. So let me check the comment section. I haven't been looking at the comments here. Hit that like button if you haven't already, please. I'd appreciate that. I want to reach as many people as I can with the correct information. Lots of false information out there. What's up, Toom? How you doing? Hey, you been on vacation more? No. I'm probably going on one more trip this summer. That's it. Yeah, I wasn't considering dollar because it was moving in tandem with the averages. So, yeah, I wasn't interested in dollar. Was I planning on taking the week off? Hell no. No, sir. Tuesday. What did I do Tuesday? We had that private members only live stream Tuesday. I'm like almost forgetting the price action we had on Tuesday. Okay, there we go. So yeah, beautiful Tuesday actually. I caught a nice long there. I'm looking on my phone here. So Tuesday was beautiful. Yesterday was a highly manipulated gambling circus. I guarantee a lot of guys blew accounts yesterday. Not that I want that to happen. It's just more than likely what did happen. But anyway. But yeah, today obviously I'm here. I wasn't gonna live stream at first today just because I thought I was just gonna like be low probability because we just been slowly climbing up, and there's a large range from London, so there's potential we could have had a seek and destroy. But then I saw the high probability set up for him, and I started the live stream ASAP. So, and then tomorrow I'll be live streaming. I don't know if it's going to be private members only or public or not yet. I'll let that know, or let you know, sorry. Watch today be a total reversal of the gap and take London lows. Well, it's when well, I guess this isn't London, but I want the 7 o'clock low to be taken out for sure. Because that would be our discount array, our main discount array. Steven, good to see you here. Glad you're catching some profits here. So a partial taken at the low of this 15-minute imbalance below the sell stops. Stops break even. Looks like it may want to fill in this 5-minute gap just a little bit more, but you don't want to see it violate this 15-minute inversion fair value gap. So let me. So I'm anticipating these sell stops to be taken out. And I could be wrong. It doesn't have to take them out for me to be profitable. Obviously, you see, I already took a partial and was profitable. So, and then we made like, what was it? 4, 6, 2, 9. It's like 3 handles. So nothing really to note there. I was anticipating this high to be swept. Morning, Sean. Good to see you here. Glad you caught that short. Oh, you mean from streaming? Alright, I got you. No, I'm going to be streaming every single week now. Well, I have been, but yeah, you get it. Am I sick or sniffing coke? Well, obviously I'm sniffing coke. I love coke. How would I be able to get through life without coke? I mean, no, I'm joking, but I guess I'm sick. I don't know. I feel good. I don't really feel sick, but something's going on with my sinuses here. So I'm probably gonna hit the steam room after this live stream. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. So okay, I extended that too far. I thought it was gonna be good for the 1 minute time frame, but apparently not. There we go. So yeah, this consolidation here completely normal. Nothing to worry about. Obviously, there's always a risk that it's not going to play out, but there you go, right there. See how they made these fake lows, right? This fake bottom here. People are going to be buying that, thinking it's going to be a continuation higher when it's not. So there's that sell side delivered right there. That 7 o'clock low that I was mentioning. I'm not going to move my stops up here. Or down here, not up here. So boom, there's that sell side delivered. And now I want to see consequent encroachment down here of the regular trading hour gap. And I'm probably going to move it to the midpoint of this first imbalance here, just to be safe. No need to get greedy. So that would be about 12 handles with 2 contracts. I played ODTE. You mean OTE? Call in the close. That was a gamble yesterday, and got lucky as it moved in the money at close. It could have easily went to 0. Damn, dude, that's not good. Shit, I might be getting sick here. I mean, I feel great. I feel fine. But apparently I'm getting sick. I don't know. I'm coughing, sniffing, coke. No, not. I'm sniffling. But anyways. Yeah, I'm definitely going to hit the steam room after this stream here then. Hope it's not allergies. So everyone's been telling me there's widespread issues with Tradevate and data and whatever, but I'm still on Tradevate with TapStep here, and obviously I'm successfully taking a trade right here, so I'm not sure what's going on about that. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, almost at the consequent encroachment of that gap down there. And I'm just going to kind of aggressively move my stop down. I want to see it really rip in there. Come on. I know you got a little bit more steam in there. It could retrace to this gap, though, before it goes down there. That's always a possibility there. So, regular trading hour gap there. Classic gapping crap. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah. So right at that consequent encroachment there, I just want my buy limit to be hit here so I can just do the overall trade breakdown, market analysis. Come on. There you go. Alright. So there's a trade there. 2 contracts, partial. And then our terminus, which is our overall discount array there. So I hope you guys caught that silver bullet there I mentioned live. I said this right here. Let me take everything off here. I said this retracement into the 5-minute SIBI, which is sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. That right there could be a short. And then you could target these lows here, which I was anticipating to be swept. And then you can leave a run around for down here, which is what I did. And look here. So why wasn't this... Here, I'm just going to take this off completely. Why wasn't this 5-minute fair value gap, which was the short, why wasn't it completely filled in? Why was only the lower quadrant filled in there? Because of this 15-minute gap that should act as a balanced price range right here. So if it really wants to go lower, you just want to see it dip institutional order flow entry drill into this one and respect consequent encroachment of this inversion fair value gap, which that's exactly what it did. So yeah, no more executions going to be taken for me today. I've gotten way more than enough in profits today. No need to look for more, but yeah, I'm happy with what I got here. I just wish I was streaming a little bit earlier whenever I first caught the initial short, but I still was, hopefully was able to point you guys in the direction of this high probability short right here. So I'm not sure how many handles it was, honestly. So 4, 6, 2, 8. So that was about 13.25, 13 and a quarter handles there on 2 contracts. Not bad. But anyways, enough of that. Who really gives a shit about my executions? Let's get into the business here. So, my weekly time frame level objective that I was looking to get into, we just wicked right above that. Got above this March 28th, 2022 high, the buy side. That's what I wanted to see cleared. I was anticipating the weekly candle to open, maybe trade a little bit lower, and then expand higher. So that's the weekly time frame. Now, let me take this order block off. Daily time frame. I should be making this a video, honestly, but fuck it. Alright, so daily time frame. Institutional order flow entry drill into this imbalance. We have a weekly time frame objective we still need to get to. We expanded higher off of that. And then we retrace into this imbalance. Create this swing low right here. See that? We wick off there. I was thinking maybe it wants a deeper retracement down into here. But then we get our Monday. Expands higher. Completely fills in this wick right here. So then Tuesday, I was expecting us to expand higher into the buy side here. It ended up leaving these highs intact for FOMC. See FOMC, wick down, consequent encroachment of this wick right here, and then you can't really see it here, but it swept these highs. So then obviously today I was looking for us to open and expand higher into my weekly level. And we got to that at the 9:30 opening. So obviously I wasn't able to participate in any longs, but you see we swept that. And then I just need to go to NASDAQ real quick before I get more in depth. Buy side from last week was swept. Obviously I would have preferred to just sweep both these highs, but it swept the first one, so that was enough. If you take this entire daily range, you see we're in a premium. And then we have lots of sell stops build up from overnight, the Asian session, how we just climbed higher, and then the energetic London session. So naturally you can expect a retracement into London discount arrays after we cleared buy side. Reached a premium array, that is. Not to mention the SMT divergence with NASDAQ and ES right now, but it's not too important. So targeting was this gap here and this gap. Take your London low to the high. Discount. Targeting discount sell stops and the discount imbalances left behind from the energetic London session. Big regular trade narrow gap, approximately at the midpoint. Possibly not, because that's where we closed. That's where we opened. Almost at the midpoint, not really, but let's go down. So honestly, just looking at the 5-minute time frame, you don't even need the 1-minute time frame here. You could have just caught this short here, but I'm gonna go down to the 1 minute because that's what I was executing on. So you saw all of our targeting. We had sell side below here, and then these relative equal lows here. So we know all the targeting. I don't need to go back. So right at the 9:30 opening, we open, trade down, engineer more liquidity at these lows to be eventually ran. We expand higher. I wanted to see, obviously you saw I went long here, and then I got out early here because I didn't like what I was seeing, but you can see I wanted to see this high preferably be swept before we get a reversal, but internal buy side here at these highs, swept, failure swing, consolidation, and then we enter that macro, that first New York session macro. We get our displacement, retracement into these up close candles and this imbalance. Go short 2 contracts, and then naturally it's gonna go after these discount arrays that I was targeting. So I think I covered pretty much everything. One more thing I want to point out though. If you take a look at this breaker here, so high, low, higher high, this down close candle here, you see we initially respect it twice, but then once we get that meaningful displacement lower, this isn't meaningful displacement. See how it overlaps, retraces, and then we really get that displacement, leaving 2 imbalances here. You can't really see this one, and then works within this breaker here, and then we get below it, looks up into it twice, trades off, and this here would be I'll type it out, AM session. Okay. Damn it, dude. Alright, we're back, but is everything good now? You guys can see here. Can you guys hear me? See me? Anything? We back? Is everything good now? Alright, I'm just gonna watch my stream just to see where I left off, just so I can. Breaker here. AM session. I got out earlier because I didn't. So right at the 9:30 opening, watch my stream just to see where I left off, just so I can. Well, it looks like on my end, it looks like you can see. Let me know if you guys can see. Alright, yeah, we're good. Damn, I don't know why it does that. I think my streams look pretty good. I mean, if they ever look blurry or anything, you can go to settings, quality, and then use either higher picture quality or hit advanced, and then just select the highest resolution, and it'll look beautiful. But anyways, past my executions here. I think I left off here. I said the silver bullet and how I hate the silver bullet because of the community and what they've turned it into. It's like I can't tell you how many false silver bullets I've seen. And if you're just trading silver bullet for silver bullet's sake, then you're not going to be profitable. You're going to lose your ass, and it's not going to be good for you. But anyways, this is a silver bullet, yes, a high probability real silver bullet. And then obviously with this inversion fair value, I got this 15-minute. I said I wanted to see it come up into the this 5-minute gap and this 1-minute gap here. Hopefully you can see that. And then midpoint of this inversion, 15-minute fair value gap. You see the midpoint here. We wicked above it 3 times, yeah. But look where the body is closed, below it. So, beautiful signatures there. We just got above this 1-minute gap, and we're now using it as support. So, it may want to come sweep these highs here from anyone that got greedy. It didn't get out at the discount array. What a beautiful morning to be a trader. Actually, probably not, because yesterday lots of accounts were blown. I mean, just literally, I'm going to scroll over here. Just look at this insane manipulation here. Right at 2 o'clock. Nothing really to see there. Just whipsaw, consolidation. Come back to midpoint of this wick here. And then we ultimately slam higher, consolidate, slam lower, consolidate, go higher. Just, yeah, not good. So yeah, I don't know what's up with YouTube, but they like to just randomly end my streams, and then I just go back and restart the stream, and everything's perfect. So I don't know what their goal is. I don't know what the point of doing that is, but so be it. So, my members would know, I said Tuesday when we caught that long in that private live stream. By the way, I've been getting messages. I don't need the money from people buying my membership for the private live streams, private teachings I have planned. I don't need any of that. It's a $6 fee. I'm simply doing it because if someone's willing to pay $6, something as little as $6 per month, that kind of lets me weed out the people who are actually serious about this and those who aren't. So if you're not willing to pay $6 a month, you're probably not a real trader, and you're probably not really serious about learning and whatnot. So I'm just kind of weeding those out. Or maybe you just don't need it, and I mean, you're an experienced trader yourself. Yeah, that's fine too. Yeah, of course, why would you be in my private live streams? You don't need to be. So, but yeah, just to clear that up quick. Lots of shit talkers out there. Yeah, probably not profitable themselves, but that's not for me to say. But anyway, if you come over here, there's that inversion fair value gap I kept mentioning for those who didn't see it. It may want to come up and retrace into this 15-minute gap here now that we've hit the discount raise. But yeah, very high probability 13.5 handle trade here. That's why I use multiple contracts. I usually only use one contract, but whenever we have something as high probability as this, I will use multiple contracts. But I don't need to push more leverage to be profitable, as you guys have seen. So I'm actually gonna flip over to NASDAQ here. See what's going on in NASDAQ land. So pretty much everything I wanted to see from NASDAQ here. Sell stops taken. And see this aggressive wick off from the hourly time frame? Oh, well, did not mean to do that. So I'm not trying to call anything here, but there is a potential that it wants to come up and sweep this high up here, because it only swept this first high, and then get into this volume imbalance up here. So now that we've got to the discount raise, we can maybe be anticipating a reversal here. which I don't need to anticipate that reversal. I already caught my trades. I'm done taking trades here today. I'm good. I'm content. I'm happy. All the above. One thing I do want to give here though is look at this beautiful respect of this inversion fair value gap here on the hourly time frame. We're pricing into this 15-minute gap in this down close candle. This isn't a breaker just because how high we traded up here. So, but you still want to see it respect the down close candle for order flow purposes. If it's going lower, which I'm not saying it is. Trading into this order block right here. Let's go back to ES. And take this off. Traded back up into this inversion gap. And just respected this 1 minute gap as a balanced price range. Beautiful. Let's go look at Dow. Oh. Yeah. Not pretty. Pray for those who trade the Dow this morning. Anyway, see how we just wicked off that inversion gap again? So anyone that was in a short here from this silver bullet and they didn't take their profits and they're holding on for longer, they're probably sweating, very sweaty once we got up to here. That's why you keep your stop up. You don't trail your stop aggressively. So they thought their stop was going to take it out. Maybe they closed early or they just moved their stops to wherever and then it trades off. So that's why whatever you just have to submit to whatever trade you take. But I mean, really, you don't even have to go through all that stress. You could have just shorted here and got your 10 handles and been done. Which is, I mean, if that's all you did this morning, you're doing better than 95% of other traders, because 95% of them don't make money. Which isn't me like sending shots at anyone or anything, obviously. It's just the facts. Just how it is. I think it's funny whenever people say, well, no, I trade ICT, like, I'm smart money, like, I'm profitable, and then, they won't show you proof or anything, obviously, but people will get mad at me whenever I say the failure rate with people who trade ICT is the same exact as classic retail. Like, which, that's another thing. We all are retail. I'm a retail trader. All of us are, whether you want to believe it or not. But anyways, it's the same failure rate if you trade ICT or if you trade classic retail. And it's not because of the concepts. It's just because of psychology, risk management, discipline, all the above. All of that is what makes profitability, not what concept you're trading. You can be profitable. I know people who have been making money for years with trading the complete opposite of what I trade. So it's just a view of the psychology, risk management, and discipline. Patience. ability to take losses and move forward. But yeah, I'm sorry if that hurt your feelings, but me, you, no one else, we're not smart money algo traders. We're not the big boys. No. It's like, it's if you have the psychology and risk management coupled with maybe you trade ICT, then yeah, you'll do great. But it's just not how it works. Like, the failure rate is the same no matter what concept you trade. How do you know, Johnny? Good to see you here. You said, how do you know which time frame to use for the order block? Well, it's just all about using the price in front of you and time of day. I use order blocks on all time frames, though. If that answers your question. But yeah, I guess this experience is how I know. But anyways, the only high probability silver bullet was up here. High probability, that is. So I almost want to say I'm favoring a continuation lower, but we're kind of just a little bit in no man's land right now. We're reaching that 11 o'clock hour. Everything that I wanted to see delivered already. We traded down about 79% retracement there, but to me it looks like it may want to sweep this low here, which I don't have to be wrong or right about that, because obviously this isn't high probability. We're no longer in high probability territory right now. That's what I'll say. Yeah, Duke, you're absolutely right. You can literally be profitable flipping a coin with amazing discipline and risk management. Obviously I would never do that, but just an example. By the way, if anyone here caught that trade I mentioned, or you simply just got any value out of this, learn anything, all the above, whatever, just please hit that like button there as I continue to do these live streams. Once again, I'm not sure if tomorrow is going to be a private members only live stream or public. I'll let you guys know tomorrow morning, but yeah, I want to see if we can maybe sweep this 10 o'clock low here, or 10:30 low, sorry. But yeah, that's why I say you can't aggressively trail your stop, because obviously it came up to this highest fair value gap. But if you're in this trade, which I would have exited down here if I caught a late entry anyways, but there's always a chance that it'll retrace the whole way up to 79%. So there's that 10:30 low, swept. Like I said, which, I mean, doesn't really matter because we didn't execute on it, obviously. To me, this isn't it looks like a short maybe, but to me this isn't a high probability short, just because we're deep in a discount. But as you can see, someone could have been making money on that, but I wouldn't be taking the trade. So it looks like it may really want to get animated here and come for the actual London lows here, which is down here. Man, maybe I am getting sick. I don't know. I haven't been sick in so long. What the fuck is going on? So almost at the very low of this 1 hour gap here. So now that we just did this, I would say we're kind of in like a no trade territory. So I wouldn't be advising anyone to be taking any trades right now, obviously. But also it's the 11 o'clock hour. 11 o'clock is my least favorite time of day to trade. But the week before this, you saw the best trades I caught was around 11:30. But that's just because, we kind of had a consolidation type of opening range. And then that lunch macro eventually kicked in, and I was able to catch shorts and a long the other day. Or one of the days last week, there was a short and a long lunch macro where I was targeting sell side and buy side liquidity. Oh shit, I just saw the word COVID in my comments, and for some reason I want to go on a rant, but I'm not going to do it because I don't give a fuck about politics, and I hate arguing with people about that type of stuff, so I'm good. I just don't understand. I don't understand how people get so invested and they just I don't know. They're just so sensitive to politics, and they're like, I don't know, dude. Like, I just never gave a shit about any of that. I live my life. I, make my living, and, just go on about my life and enjoy it as much as I can. I don't give a fuck about Donald Trump. I don't give a fuck about Joe Biden. I don't care. Whatever agendas they have going on, the gay and trans agendas they have going on, I don't care about that shit. If you want to take hormones and do all this other unnatural shit to damage your health, just say you're trans. Maybe it's for clout, or there's just something going on. I don't know. You want to do that? I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. I'm never gonna do that or want my kids to do that. But if you want to do that, cool. I don't know you. I don't care about you. So go ahead and do that. And listen, I don't care if that upsets anyone, because we all have different opinions, and I'm not going to expect every single person to be the same. And, just because we disagree or have different viewpoints doesn't mean I'm going to dislike you and be like, oh, fuck this guy. Alright, you have your own opinion, cool. Let's go about our days, who cares? We're going to agree to disagree. It's not going to affect my life. But yeah, in my opinion, as for COVID and all the masks and stuff like that, that was all bullshit. I'm pretty sure 90% of people know that that's bullshit by now. I'd hope so. I never, since the day it started, I never understood the entire mask concept, because literally right above your mask, it's completely wide open, and all of your fucking air from your mouth is coming out of there still. It's not doing anything. Like, people can still get sick from touch, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, COVID was definitely a bunch of bullshit, and yeah, they made a lot of money off those vaccines though, so I'm sure the government's happy with what they did. And I mean a lot of money. I think they made billions actually off of vaccines. So it was never about our health. It was about the money and how they what profit they can get. If you really think the government and all these health agencies, whoever else, whatever they call themselves, if you really think they care about our health, like you got a lot of realizations that you gotta have, and you got a lot of you just have a lot to learn. That's all I gotta say. They do not get, like, the amount of false information regarding health, everything, like, it's just all bullshit, dude. Like, damn, I almost want to start another channel just about health and talking about all the calling out all the bullshit, but probably not gonna do that. I want to focus on trading. Did I see the video with the doctor at the European Health Summit? No, I did not. If you can send me a link on Twitter or something like that, I will be happy to watch that. But yeah, think about it. I mean, you go to the doctor, and most likely, what do by the time you're done with that doctor visit? All right, well, I'm gonna prescribe you these pills. You're gonna pay this much. Honestly, I never have gotten pills, so I don't know how the payments work there. I think it's like monthly or something, or you just pay to refill your subscription. I don't know, but all I know is when you leave that doctor's office, they don't give a fuck about if you get better or not. They just care if they can sell their pills or whatever. The reality is, most of the doctors have no idea what the fuck they're talking about anyways. Like, they're literally being taught horseshit in college. Like, I mean, maybe some of it's, like, okay, maybe some of it, whatever, basic health stuff. But a lot of it's horseshit. Pills are terrible for you. Terrible for your mind, body, liver, just everything. Not good. But they tell you that they fix all your health problems, which obviously I could literally tell you that because they're making billions off of pills. But yeah, there's my take on that. Sorry for the rant there. That had nothing to do with trading, but that's how I feel. And if you disagree with me, I'm totally fine with that. Like, I'm not expecting everyone to be the same and have the same exact opinions. You have your own opinion. I'm cool with that. Like, I'm comfortable with disagreeing with other people. I'm not going to hate you or dislike you just because we have different viewpoints, which 95% of people, they just immediately shut people out just because they have different opinions, which I don't do that. I just stay to myself personally. I don't care about friendships. I don't care about relationships, whatever. The only thing I care about is my family, making my money, and the people who watch my live streams. That's it. Anyone else, you can step to the side, unless you're bringing some type of value, or unless you're bringing something positive to my life. There you go, I'll say that. Yep, Duke, I absolutely agree. Alright, so we're getting about to that low of this 15-minute imbalance here. I think the rant's over there. I think I said my piece. Um, and once again, if you disagree, I'd be happy for you to put your opinion in the comments, and I'd respect it. Once again, we're all different. But yeah, I just don't like how the whole health organization and all the hospitals, they just take advantage of people, especially old people and just uninformed people. And I mean, they're literally slowly killing you with pills and whatever else they're prescribing you, which is, it's terrible. But I'm only one man. I should probably stop. All right, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I should probably stop saying this shit because I'm on YouTube and whatnot. But they're probably gonna like flag it or something. So I'll probably never have this discussion again. So yeah, actually, I probably said too much. Honestly, I forgot how these platforms are in social media or YouTube and whatnot. I forgot how they roll. So sorry, YouTube. Thanks, dude. Alright, yeah. Wait, the site has been shut down. Alright, yeah, so that's like a 20-minute video, so I'm gonna watch that after my stream's done. And I'll let you know how I feel about it in the live stream tomorrow. Just say something positive to counter the algorithms. Alright. COVID was awesome. The masks, best idea I've ever seen in human history. The vaccines were beautiful, safe, and effective. Didn't kill anybody. And yeah, the vaccines were awesome. And the health systems definitely care about your health. And They don't want you they don't want you buying anything. They don't want you buying their pills. They just want the best for your health. That's all. There you go, YouTube. I'm sorry. Hopefully everyone realized how sarcasm. Might have been cringy for you, but it's cool. I'm gonna have my mind blown. Well, shit. I'm excited to watch this now. You better not be hyping this up and then it's nothing good. Hopefully it's something good. Now, if ICT himself was watching my live stream here, I believe he would agree with everything I just said in my little rant here. But also he likes to he keeps saying that something. I'm not. I mean, if it happens, it happens, and I'll be prepared. You can believe that I'll be prepared. But he always says, like, I don't know, like once a month he'll be like, stock up on canned food, stock up on this, that, get your flashlights, be prepared for dark times, and everything's gonna change, everything's gonna go to hell. I don't know if I can get into all of that, subscribe to that viewpoint, but once again, I mean, if it does happen, I'll be prepared. But I'm not too invested in that, and I'm not gonna be like one of those. I forget what name they call it, but yeah, I'm not gonna be one of those guys that tell you to do all that. Alright, we got 26 viewers watching here. I'm not sure if you were here earlier, but if you're you're listening to me go on about a bunch of shit, and you're probably like, what the hell has this got to do with trading? And it has nothing to do with trading. But if you're interested in the live breakdown I did. I went from the weekly time frame down to the 1 minute to tell you guys about this trade. So if you're interested in that and you want to learn something, you can just rewind the live stream. So right about that SIBI low, it looks like it wants to continue. Let me get these executions off. Looks like it may want to continue lower here past the SIBI, and once again I said if it does do that, the next draw would be these London lows here, and then we do have an imbalance below that, so it looks like we have a tiny little baby 15-minute gap just below the London lows here as well, so I can mark that out. Let me try to extend that. Come on, give it. All right, it's not gonna let me extend it, but you guys can see it. It's right around 4605. Mark out midnight. Yeah, midnight would be right here. Boom. Power of 3. Gotta get going, man. See you tomorrow. All right, Steven. Glad to have you here as usual. Have a good rest of your day, and yeah, see you tomorrow. Alright guys, just give me one more like. Give me one more like so I can get to 20, and then I can end the stream here. And then yeah, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm leaning more towards public, but it might be, depending on what I see overnight, it might be a private members only live stream, but I think I might just do public. I'm not sure yet. I'll let you guys know in the morning. Yeah, I called out the silver bullet live in front of everyone. I went from the weekly down to the 1 minute, explained everything. Yeah, I think I'm satisfied this morning here. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.